I don't know why my phone is, I feel like my phone is not giving the best quality. It might be the lighting in here. But I finally got Bassinet for baby boy. And I love it. I got the Halo. And I actually did get this secondhand from a smoke-free, pet-free house. Not that I think that too much matters, but I thought, first of all, this thing is huge. Like, it doesn't look that big, but it's really big. And I'm gonna put this by my bedside. And the reason why I wanted to get this was because when I got a C-section, my last pregnancy, that was my first C-section. It was an emergency C-section. I didn't prepare myself or my house or my home or my bed or anything for a cesarean. And they had this in my room when they brought me the baby. It was on wheels, and it was more like a commercial Halo or like hospital Halo. And I liked it because you can just like you don't understand how that is actually helpful when you can barely even bend because you are cut in your midsection. And so I really like that. And then I liked how it swiveled. I don't know if it's gonna let me show you. Hold on, let me see if I can get my tripod. Okay, so let me try to show you the swivel because I was just doing it. Did I lock it? Okay, I'm thinking this is what I was doing. I like how you can move it around. Let me see if I can make it taller than this. Because my bed is high. So that, I don't even know if you guys can see. That is a pretty good height. If you can see on this bed, it went all the way up there. I don't know if it can go any higher than that, but that's a pretty good size. And that's how it was in the hospital. And that's why I really liked it. Okay, and another thing I like about it as well is, let me bring you guys up some. It has a sound machine. I have the Hatch portable sound machine, but I like that it has a sound on it. It vibrates, and then it has lights on the bottom, lights on the top. That light is actually not that bright. It's better than nothing, I guess. But that light is not really that bright. I'm out of breath. Okay, it also came with, at first I was like, when I saw it, it looked like good condition because I bought it secondhand on Marketplace. And I think, I'm not sure how much this one costs or what model this is, but the one inside of my, hold on, the one inside of my Target registry is like almost $300, and I was like, I'm not doing that because I have to buy a breast pump as well, and I just don't want to spend that much money, and all my kids need new car seats. And so I was like, let me get this one. And this one was $40, and it came with, I'm not sure if this stuff automatically comes with, it comes with, I guess, a sheet, another sheet, and it's kind of like a mattress protector. So I feel like I got a good deal. Came from a clean house. This thing on the bottom is actually metal, and it's super heavy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get, I saw someone selling like a brand new one, but it's different than this. Like the feet are different. I think I'm gonna put it in the living room so I can put the baby in the bassinet in the living room, because that one he's selling it for $25 and you really can't beat that. So I'm gonna have an extra bassinet. Like I want some, or maybe something with wheels that I could put the baby in. But yeah, this is my new bassinet. I'm really excited. I have an appointment today, but I don't really want to go. No, the trash is in the kitchen.
We were friends for 5 years. No, we wasn't. Yes, we were.
Ava, you need to go put some clothes. Hey you guys, my name is Malaya and I am 31 weeks pregnant, and I wanted to do a pregnancy update today. I was showing you guys my bassinet that I got. This is the Halo bassinet. I'm not sure which one it is. If I do know which one it is, I'll leave the name somewhere. There is a newer Halo bassinet that I have in my registry. I'll leave that down below too as well if you just want to just see what I have on my registry, because I'm a 4th-time mom and I'm getting really like overwhelmed with the baby products. Like for instance, now they have a bottle washer, and I remember my first, my second, and my third pregnancy, I just do not remember them like really pushing a bottle washer. I remember the bottle sterilizer, and some of them would be up to like $100, maybe more. And I have a sterilizer. It's just one that I got from Amazon. I would purchase another because I want to have more space. Like I feel like I could have more space, but it still works, it's still good, and I still may use it. I need to set up like a whole bottle station because I'm going to be pumping this time. I breastfed exclusively all 3 of my other children, and I pumped a little bit, so I want to pump full-time this time. So I need to set up like pumping station, bottle area, and all that. And I feel like this weekend is the perfect weekend because we're gonna have like a 4-day 3-day weekend. We won't have to really do like a lot of school stuff, so I can focus in on that. With the bassinet, the reason why I love this bassinet is because it was is because I used it in the hospital. My last pregnancy was an emergency C-section and my first 2 were natural deliveries, but was an emergency C-section, and I remember them having this in my room. I didn't remember from the other 2 births, and I figure they probably give it to women that have mothers who have had a C-section because of it doesn't come down right here, but it just does something. This one is the Halo swivel, and it also like you can, I showed you guys the video. So yeah, I just absolutely love this bassinet. I'm really excited to use it. I like the storage on each side, and I've just been trying to like do like some early nesting. I'm 31 weeks and 5 days today, so in a few weeks I'll be 32. And just to think about it, I feel like if I was to deliver at 35 weeks, that's only in 3 weeks. Or if I was to deliver in 37 weeks, that's only, I don't know, 5 weeks. So I'm going to take this weekend to really set myself up to be organized and be just in a good headspace, because I'm really trying to redeem myself from my last birth. I had a C-section and it was so traumatic, and I would just love to have like a natural birth, everything be really easy as can be. Every day is chaotic anyway, just having a house full of little kids, like little babies. So I just want things to be as organized as possible, as tranquil as possible. And I've really been thinking a lot about my birth. I'm trying not to get emotional. I've really been thinking about my birth and how I just don't want a really, I have a vision for what I want, and I feel like it's possible. I feel like the doctors, like all the way through, even from the beginning, I went to one, was she a midwife? She was a midwife. I went to a midwife first, and she's about to open up one of the only birth centers, probably, no, it's not the only birth center, it's one of 2 in the metro Atlanta area, and she's located in East Point, Georgia, if anybody wants to know, because I think she has a birthing tub and all that. And so because I got a cesarean last time, I didn't qualify to give birth. I guess in Georgia they don't want to, it's like a law or whatever. So I just moved away from her, and I also moved away from her because she wasn't, when I was telling her about a VBAC birth, vaginal birth after cesarean, she didn't seem as supportive. She was just kind of like, just get a C-section, it's so easy, and you already had one. And it's like, no offense to anybody that has had a C-section, but I feel like a lot of times when people induce you or when they tell you to get a C-section, they don't always talk about all the risk and everything that comes along with that. And I have 3 other children to look after, and I have little to no help with them. So as far as like the day-to-day labor, dinners, lunch, school drop off, and things like that. So I want to be up on my feet. I want to be as healthy as possible to be able to do as much as I can do. And obviously, like, my partner is going to hopefully be as helpful as they can. But their main priority is always working. So I'm not gonna dwell on that and just get upset because I don't have the best, support system. I'm just going to try to set things up where it's comfortable for me and I can do what I need to do. I will show you guys my belly. I feel like this is my first pregnancy, and I have been using bio oil again. I used bio oil with my first pregnancy a lot. The second pregnancy, I barely used anything. I think I used the bio oil. It was like the lotion. They have a lotion now. It's just like a white creamy, it's not even creamy, it's like a white oil. Well, this is me. Doing the bio oil, it actually really does help. I don't know what everybody else is using. I know there's a few different things. I saw even Laneige, I think, was it Laneige or Summer Fridays? Summer Fridays has a belly cream as well, and I've been meaning to go inside Sephora to see what's happening. I haven't done a lot of like makeup shopping, but I need to, because I wanted to like do my makeup for labor and delivery, possibly take some photos as well. And I just wanted to get some new stuff. I'm rambling, you guys. I'm out of breath. Like, I'm so out of breath. So that makes me feel like the baby is still like up pretty high, and that's good because I'm only 31 weeks and 5 days. I don't even know if I'm excited. I went from I don't even know how I was feeling. I was feeling afraid. Because I had a C-section. That's one of the main reasons I was like, wow, like they really cut through my uterus, and then there's another baby in there now. Is there any scarring? Am I going to be in pain when I get further along? Not even knowing that, I wouldn't be able to birth. I wanted to birth in a birthing center for my last pregnancy, and I don't even remember what happened. I think it was just like a thing where I was kind of like refusing not to do like the 3-hour glucose because I think I failed the first one, and I think I was like refusing to like do it and trying to find a way not to do it. I was like, oh, I'll just monitor my blood sugars, and I was trying to transfer to the birth center. I should have initially just went straight to them, but I think I was trying to transfer, and they had a lot of requirements for that. So I think I ended up not doing it. And just every time I play back how I ended up getting a C-section, it just feels like it was absolutely no need for that to happen. And I feel like because I go to a lot of my doctor's appointments by myself, and maybe I didn't have as much knowledge as well, they were able to kind of tell me whatever they wanted to tell me. The reason why I had to get a C-section was because of low fluids. But I've been researching, and if I'm 39 weeks or 38 weeks, the fluids are going to be low anyways. They also were like, oh, the baby is bigger, it's so big, the baby's so big. But when he was born, he was exactly 7 pounds. So I feel, I feel like a lot of times they really push for like C-sections, and I feel like I wasn't. It just felt very, and like for instance, right, I'm in labor and delivery, I'm being induced, and I've been in there for a minute. I'm like waiting. I think it might have been the first day. I wasn't in there for 2 days. It might have been like that first night I'm in of an induction. A lot of time they didn't even pass by, and they were like, oh, the baby's heart rate is going down. But I've heard that when you're on Pitocin, that sometimes the baby doesn't like it and their heart rate will lower. With the Pitocin, they would like stop the Pitocin and then it will be fine. Then give me Pitocin and then it will go back down. And then they were like, the umbilical cord is wrapped around the baby, like, and it's like, I don't know if the umbilical, and like they did all of this, like Big stayed with me for like a long time, and he was working like a night shift. Instead of just taking off work, he always has to work. Like he won't turn down money, he won't turn down work. So instead of taking off, he left me there by myself. I think my friend Vanessa came and then he was there, but once they left me alone, oh, this is happening. I felt completely fine, but that doesn't mean that the baby wasn't in distress. I know that the baby was in distress because I was seeing that the heart rate was going down. But I also was hearing them say, when we take the Pitocin off, like, it's fine. And I did not want a C-section. I did not want a cesarean at all. Like, if I had a birth plan, they're like, oh, do you have a birth plan? They always ask me. I'm like, no, I don't have a birth plan. I did not want a birth plan. I had made labor and delivery baskets for the labor and delivery nurses and everything. I felt so like, it just felt so traumatic. It felt so like nobody cared about me. It felt so like I'm just a number. Like, it just felt so bad. Like, when like I really want to do an unassisted home birth, and so then I switched back to the doctor. So this time around, so I went to her and she just seemed very unsupportive. She was like, oh, just get a C-section, afterwards you can get your tubes tied. Aren't you done having kids? Just like making it seem like a C-section has no, you're gonna be just completely fine, and that's not true. I could barely walk, I could barely get out of bed. My bed is so high in my bedroom that I had to use a stool, and even that was hurting me. I had an option to go sleep in the guest room, and I was like, no, I wanted to sleep in my own bed. I don't know why I did that. I was just like in the bed. I think my kids miss Halloween. Ava, to this day, not to this day, but like probably like within the last 6 months, she's gotten over it. But she talks about when I was in the hospital and how I was gone for so long, and how, because the dynamic of the whole house, like if I'm not home, the whole dynamic of the house changes. It's like I'm the one that does dinner. I'm the one. It's just, if I'm gone, it's like they feel abandoned. She felt abandoned and they felt upset, and that is a whole nother story. But back to the nurse. So yeah, I left that lady and I transferred to where I have delivered all 3 of my other children. And in my mind, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do the anatomy scan. I want to do some genetic testing. Like, this is what I want to do. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And I'm just gonna go in it, and I'm not gonna be bullied, or if I don't want to do something, I'm not gonna do it. And some people, I know how they feel. We have the vax and the non-vax, and we have the this and the holistic and the natural, and the medicine knows everything. And okay, I don't even care. But I'm just going off what my spirit and what my body is telling me. And it might be a little bit of like fear, anxiety, but I'm trying to protect myself, because clearly nobody else is going to. Like, they really take advantage. Like, when you go to doctor's appointments by yourself, I don't care if it's your mom to go with you, your dad, have somebody go with you. Oh, I hear Elijah, I have to go. But I transferred, and then I was talking to this, like, she was like a black, I think she's a doctor, she's an OBGYN. And she's like a younger girl. She's like, whatever you do not need to be laboring at home, because I just did this with someone I just had a birth with someone who had a past cesarean, and her uterus ruptured, and I just went and, advised you and blah, blah, blah. It's been 2 years since I gave birth. It will be 2 years since I gave birth to Elijah via cesarean. And I feel like I've heard that as like, unless you're 18 months, you're good. And the possibility of this happening to me is very slim, but there's still a possibility that it can happen. And it's in the back of my mind, and I realize that, and I hate to put the baby into danger, and I'm so scared. But I am feeling like every time I don't go with my first mind, every time I don't go with my gut, even when it comes back down to the situation with Elijah, I was telling myself, I was like, do not go. I was like, dude, like that morning of the ultrasound, because they were giving me ultrasound every week for high risk because of my BMI. No reason though. My blood pressure is good, my blood sugar is good, no reason at all, but just because we want to watch you are on our list because you're not a weight that we feel is a good weight. So something was telling me, it was like, because I think I was like 38 and I had like 2 more weeks to go. Your amniotic fluid is going to be low anyways when you're about to give birth. That's just, but see, I didn't know that. I wasn't doing any research my life. I was just going through the thing. I'm like, I got this. I did this many times before. So I go to the appointment, even though my intuition was saying, like, I would go to every appointment. Like the last pregnancies, I probably didn't miss no appointments. I remember one time I walked out because they had me waiting for hours back in the examination room. Anyways, that's what makes you feel like you just a number, like stuff like that. Anyways, so I go, she's like, oh, your amniotic fluid is kind of low. It's not, it's not really an emergency right now, but we really need to monitor this and blah, blah, blah. Duh, your amniotic fluid is lower. I've seen women's amniotic fluid. People wait to be induced for more than that. Anyways, so she's like, oh, just come back tomorrow and we're going to, because I was like, no, because she was like, oh, do you want to be induced? Like, I remember the week before that, I came into an appointment and I guess I looked tired. I'm almost 40 weeks pregnant. Of course I look tired. She was like, you look so tired. Do you want to schedule an induction? Because I look tired, I want to schedule an induction. It was my last, at that time, my induction with Allison went all the way left. It was during COVID too. If I really think about how I was treated in that situation, that birth kind of gives me a traumatic, but the C-section really takes the cake, really takes the cake. So, let me get back. So that was that. So then she's like, come back the next day. We're going to see if the amniotic fluid has whatever. Maybe go drink some water. Mind you, it was early in the morning. Haven't hydrated myself. I've been asleep. I then came in here at 8 o'clock in the morning. I haven't had breakfast, haven't eaten. It's morning time. So she's like, oh yeah, like it's, it's still the same, like it's still whatever. So she scheduled an induction. She's scheduled an induction. Just go on over there, go now. They don't even, I could have went home. I needed to pack clothes for my kids. I needed to prepare them. It was just like, no, this induction, if I gotta sit in an induction for hours and hours and hours, clearly I have time to go home. But they made it seem like I couldn't even go home. Ciao. I'm just thinking, it's like I always kind of just go with the flow. Like when people, sometimes people will insult me, or there'll be like a microaggression, or they'll say something I don't like, and I won't think about it until I get home and I'm like, wait, what did she say? What did they do? And I get so upset with myself for not like speaking up for myself in the moment, because it doesn't even hit me. Not because I'm afraid to say something, it's just because I don't even know what it is. Anyways, that's where I'm at. And I'm going to do some shopping. I'm going to this really cool event tomorrow. And depending on how that goes, I will tell you guys how it goes. But I saw it online, and this woman, she's a lactation consultant. I always wanted to do lactation consultant, but she has her own business. She's a lactation consultant, and I guess she reached out to all these brands. She has all kinds of breast pumps. Like she has the the wearable pumps, which I'm getting a wearable pump this time. I need a wearable pump, and I need a pump for like a little pumping station where I can sit. So I need glass bottles. I'm looking for glass bottles. I have some coming in the mail, and I have some that I got from my baby shower. So yeah, I have certain things that I'm looking for that I want to use this time, and that I feel like will be good for me, you know, is my vibes. So yeah, so she's doing like this thing. I'm thinking that this is free, and she's like, because to register for the event, it was free. I'm thinking that this event is free, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she got multiple of those breast pumps, and she got boxes in her garage. She got boxes and boxes of stuff that people have sent to her, and she does this every year. Like, I think she has like 12,000 followers on her Facebook account. I'm like, she does this every year. So, you know, she's done it other years, and I've seen people get stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna register or whatever. So I contact her. I think I contacted her, then I deleted my Facebook, and then I had to go back to Facebook because Facebook got Marketplace. I'm in mommy groups. I got to go back to Facebook. I need to make another account. I feel like so many people watch you on social media. I feel like I'm being watched for free. Can you believe it? Anyways, so she messaged me, and I'm like, oh, I really want to go to the event, or did I miss it? Because I was thinking I missed it at the time, but I actually didn't miss it. And it was just like a God thing that I seen it. And then she was like, I was asking her, I was like, I'm going Sunday, and I really, really would love a wearable pump. And she was like, I was like, how much is it? Because I seen her putting these stickers. Like, at first I'm like, this is free. I seen her, you know, the little stickers that you put money like, oh, $5, $10, whatever. I'm like, is she selling this, or is it for free? Because she says she's reaching out to these companies as if this is like a charity or something, but then she's charging people for the products. Neither here nor there. I get it. She put in her work. She needs to be compensated for her work. So she was like, yeah, the breast pumps are $10, and I label everything $1, $5, or $10. And you buy like a raffle, and then it's like raffle style. Fingers crossed for a breast pump, okay? Fingers crossed for a breast pump, and hopefully it's a good event, and I come home with some good stuff, and I'll show it to you guys. In the meantime, I have to go finish making dinner and check on the baby. I'm gonna be uploading a lot, and I'm just trying to get motivated, but I am truly exhausted. Still haven't checked my iron levels, and that's partly because this doctor hasn't sent over my records to this doctor, and I'm not trying to do any blood work or nothing over. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. I already did it. I sucked it up to do it with the first office. She gave me a pap smear. I was like, why do I have to get a pap smear? I've had multiple children, and nothing is ever wrong. Number two, I had the same sex partner for the last 10 years. And I really believe that my sex partner is not having sex with other people, okay? And I'm not having any problems. And, you know, I don't want to be tested. I don't want to be, you know? And as a Black woman, probably like, oh, like, you don't want to get tested. No, I don't. I believe that he's not, you know? I really do. Because if he was, and I believe that he was, I would be getting tested. But anyways, and I've already gotten tested so many times. I feel like I've been going to the OBGYN for the last 7 years. Anyway, so I'm going to go to that tomorrow. Today, I'm going to clean up and nest. I'm going to have another nesting part 2. Hopefully, I don't know how that's going to go, because there's still a lot of stuff that I need. I might make some list, hospital bag list. Either way, I'm gonna get off, and hope that you guys enjoyed chatting with me. It was a nice therapy session. I appreciate you guys for listening, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.